Hi again. This camera quality is awful. I'm using my webcam on my computer and it's really blurry on my end. Uh, I'm hoping it's not terrible when I'm done. I think it's gonna be bad. Anyway, I wanted to do an update on my 5-day follicle scan and my E2 levels. So I was really hoping for at least 10, or I really wanted 15 follicles. I have 9. Um, it's better than last time, but hardly. Uh, so I forgot to mention this on my last video, but I had like a 22 millimeter cyst on my right ovary at my baseline ultrasound, and that was after I think 12 days of birth control. So they saw that, they took my E2 levels then and saw that they were elevated. I think the level was like an 86. So I went on another week of birth control, and at that baseline ultrasound, they saw that it really hadn't grown at all, but my E2 levels were negative, basically. They were like under 20. So my doctor felt confident with going forward with the stems. So um, at my follicle scan on day 5, which was yesterday, um, the cyst was a little bit smaller, but obviously the medication hasn't affected it, so it's not an issue. But the doctor thought maybe that was the reason why my right ovary doesn't have as many follicles as my left. So my right ovary, I have 3 follicles, and on my left ovary, I have 6. Um, the the plus, I guess, of this cycle compared to the last time is that my follicles are closer together in terms of size than they were last time. Um, and I'm hoping there's some hidden ones. I have never seen a tech have such a hard time finding my left ovary. She had me sitting up, she had me doing deep breaths, she had me pushing on my stomach, she had me doing all these weird things just to see my left ovary. So maybe there's more in there that she just couldn't see, and then maybe there's some behind my cyst that she couldn't see. I don't know. I have another scan tomorrow at 8 in the morning. Hopefully there's more. Hopefully I don't have I'm hoping I don't have dominant follicles. Of course, I can't find my little paper with the sizes and all that stuff. But from memory, what was it? I have 2 that are in 11 millimeters. And then I have the rest, there was like maybe 2 that were at 8, and then like 2 at 6 and 2 at 4, almost 5. I don't remember. But my doctor seemed to be kind of confident with the size of them, and she got me on the same dosage, so 225 of Follistim and 150 of Menopur. I am starting the Ganirelix tonight, which is supposed to stop me from ovulating, because the ones yesterday were at 11, and I think they seem to want to start Ganirelix when you hit about 12 millimeters. And those 2 that were 11 are definitely 12 by now, because they should be growing like 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters a day, something like that. So I'm starting the Ganirelix tonight. Oh, my E2 levels. My E2 level was at 265. She said that's right on par for where I am in terms of my follicle size and how many follicles I have. I know that at the end, like when you have mature follicles, it's something like 250 per mature follicle, so that's a good indicator as to how many follicles you might have. But at this point, my doctor is not concerned about my follicle count. It seems like we're going to be going forward with IVF and not canceling. I can't possibly imagine canceling. I will be crushed. Um, I don't know. What else was I gonna say? In terms of symptoms, I guess I can talk about that. I'm a little bit bloated. My abdomen's a little bit sore, uh, but it's not bad. Um, I mean, I only have 9, and they're not that big, so it's not like I should be feeling much. Um, but my abdomen's sore because of like the where I'm injecting, not because of my follicles or my ovaries. It's just sore. Like I have little tiny bruises where I've injected the needle. Um, anyway, I guess that's about it. I'm bummed. I really am. I really thought, with um, I almost doubled my medication, and I only got, I think, one more follicle, maybe 2. Um, I don't know, but I've seen a lot of videos online, and I've read a lot of, and it's anecdotal. I know that, but a lot of women say that they had, whatever their follicle count, they had 9, like me or whatever, and then at retrieval they have like 13 eggs retrieved. I'm really hoping that's my case. But anyway, I will update tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm a day behind, but either tomorrow or the next day I'll update to tell you how many follicles I have then. Hopefully more have popped up. And I'll tell you the sizes and my E2, blah, blah, blah. Oh, one last thing. So my retrieval was originally, they projected it for next Wednesday. With my first round of attempted IVF, I triggered on Saturday night, and I started on the same days of the week. So instead of, how can I put this? So I triggered Saturday night, and then I had an IUI on Monday. So if things kind of go along as I did before, if I trigger Saturday night, I'll have egg retrieval on Monday. So either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. One of those 3 days is going to be my egg retrieval. But that's it. I gotta stop talking. I'm at 7.5 minutes. Okay, so I will update tomorrow, and keep your fingers crossed for me, because I need like all the good vibes and all the good juju coming my way. So I'll update you tomorrow. Bye.